All right, Tube, coming at you from the dungeon. Wanted some advice. So I was able to pick up this 2015 Camaro hood. I'll explain it when I get the camera turned around, but it's aluminum, and I want to use part of it for my steel hood. Now, I have an idea of how I could potentially, put it all together, but I know you can't weld aluminum and steel, or at least I haven't seen it done. And if it can be done, I'm pretty sure I don't have what it takes to make that happen. And I'm not sure if I'm willing to pay the money to make it happen. But let me get the camera turned around. I'm gonna explain it, and then I just need some advice from some of y'all that's out there that y'all know what y'all doing. So, all right, let me get this camera turned around. All right, Tube. So, as some of y'all remember, I had made a cutout for this hood scoop right here. So I was putting this hood scoop in. One of the things for me personally, maybe it's just me being meticulous, I just didn't like the fact that it just sat on top and it almost looked like it was like an afterthought, and I don't want it to look like that. So give you an idea, this is real light here, a little piece of aluminum. So when you put it in, it's just sitting on top there. And to me, it looks good, right? I can let it pass for that. What I was actually going to do was I got some metal, and I was going to try to recess it in, and then cut it out, weld it all in here so it's nice and it has that look. But I seen a guy, he was selling a whole hood for the low. So I went, scooped it up, and it was a whole hood. I chopped it all down to right here. I even removed the underside, except for right in here where the back panel of that piece there would sit. And so I cut way more than what I need. I know I don't need all of this space, but I cut more than what I need so I can get an idea of what I need to do. And so for me, personally, two things when I got this. So one, I ain't gotta worry about lining anything up. It got the holes already in it. It's sitting right there center. But I like the fact that it recesses in here, and then it kind of comes out. And for me personally, I really like it that way. But I knew that this was aluminum and going on to a steel hood. So that's my one issue. The other issue is now that I see it on the actual hood itself, I actually like the placement of it a little bit further forward, very similar to the original 2015 Camaros that these came off of. So I do still have the metal piece that I cut out here, and I can just weld that in. I'm not worried about that. It's just gonna cause more body work for me. But I really like it more forward as opposed to being further back. I feel like forward, it gives it I don't know, it just gives it a better look. It makes it look like it wasn't an afterthought, because it's not an afterthought. And I'm not going to be lazy about it. So if I move it forward kind of where it typically is on a Camaro, I like it there personally. So I want to know your thoughts on that. But in order to get this bonded on, I did something very similar with a 67 Impala that I had when I put it was a Corvette Stingray hood scoop on there, which was fiberglass. And what I did was I riveted on where I wanted it to go. And then after I riveted it on, I fiberglassed over the sides to mold it all in. And then, just body worked it from there. That's my thought process of going about fixing this. If anybody has another thought by all means, let me know, because I'm unsure on how to make this work other than just doing it that way. And to be honest, I like it a little bit more forward than I do backwards, so I'm gonna do that. The other thing that I was thinking about doing was I have a flat hood and bonded it onto the flat hood. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this outside where that flat hood is, and I'll let y'all see that. But I really like it almost raised up like this. So kind of like the hood scoop is almost like raised up into it a little bit further. I really like it that way. I like the thing coming forward, the vent coming forward a little bit more. So this is what I like personally. So I want to know your opinions on that. But let me go ahead and let me get this outside so I can show y'all what it looks like on a flat hood. All right, Tube. So this is a flat hood that I ended up picking up. Actually, the dude gave it to me for free. It's real rusty on the bottom end of it. It needs a lot of work as far as like fixing it metal-wise. So I don't know if this would be a good, hood to use. Maybe find another one. I've seen a couple of the flat hoods running for about like 40 bucks or something like that. That's in really good condition, no bondo, none of that. It's just that it's a flat hood and it's not desirable. But my thought process was even getting one of these hoods. My issue on using one of these hoods is the profile to me is still a little flat on it. And so I don't know if I really want to use, this hood or a flat hood. I like it better on the SS hood. So this is kind of, my dilemma. And so, I'm really interested in knowing, other people's thoughts and getting a good idea before I start messing with this. Now, again, I'm still fixing up the bumpers and finishing that all up. So I'm not too in a rush to get this started. Actually, I'm nowhere near getting this started. So I just want to know your thought process on it. Jump in the comments, let me know. For a lot of the experienced body guys that's out there, please by all means chime in. If you are just coming on YouTube just to tell me what what you see or what I'm doing wrong, and you don't have a way to fix it or give me some direction, just don't comment. It's a free country, you can comment all you want, and if I put the content out there, it is what it is. But you know what I mean? Save your breath, save your Twitter fingers or your YouTube fingers for something else. But yeah, let me know. I appreciate it. And yeah, I'll holler back at you too, and I'll show you some more of that footage of what else I got going on with the Chevelle. So yeah, peace out.